Notice how when we click on Build the Cone, it changes the message, but the image doesn't match the message. So here we want to consider then when we build it that we change the image. So notice that it took a lot of things to change the image. There was lots of things we needed to protect. Let's go ahead and move that code into its own function that will set the image. And it does all the protective things. And then in the show function, we can just simply call it. Notice that it's going to need to know total scoops, so we'll send that as a parameter. You can add a parameter to a function. You do not need to put type. JavaScript is a loosely typed language and will allow a variety of types to go in that value. And then up here where we want that to happen in the show function, we'll simply call it. We just say set image function, and in the parentheses we send it those total scoops. And so we call it in the show function. We also want to know it up here, so we'll put a call to that function right up here in the build function. All right, let's see how that works. We get an error. It's on line 34, and we see that function is misspelled, so save that and refresh and try again. Just like coding, we always have changes we have to watch for. Okay, now we build that cone, we get the message about the 7 scoops, and we get an image that matches. Let's see what happens when they make it too big. We build the cone, we get the right image, but our message isn't right. It still looks like we're building it. So let's change our message and let's say only update the message. Notice that in the set image function, it puts a message when there's a problem. So let's only put this message when it's the right value. So if total scoops is greater than 0 and total scoops is less than 10, then let's go ahead and write that message. Otherwise, we'll just let it be. Let's do total scoops less than or equal to 10 and total scoops greater than 0, and then let's give them a message that cone is being built and will be delivered soon. And let's go ahead and test it. We refresh. We build the cone, we get the image, and we get the message. What about if there's an error or something too big and we build the cone? We get the 0 image and we get the problem message. If we have a negative value, we get the 0 image and we get an appropriate message. So there you go. Now it's working.